Hi everybody, and welcome to session 1 of the course. I'm on the course homepage and I'm going to go ahead and go into content now, which is where you found this video, and just quickly show you what it is that you're going to want to do, and hopefully you've watched the videos on the homepage of the course. This is one of the first reminders in the module. You've watched my Welcome from Your Instructor video by hitting play here, or you can hit the link here. If you're not seeing content, then you need to contact UWG Online immediately. If you can't figure it out on your own, if you think you can, then go to this mixed content tutorial and watch how you make content show. You're going to need to do that throughout this course and throughout any online course that you take at UWG. In addition, go to this link and watch the 4 videos that I've made there. Okay, watch all these videos, access those resources, visit and revisit that information. You need to do that before you move through this module. Now the module seems like it has a lot of information in it, but it's really pretty light. You don't do too much that's hard in there. We're just trying to get you set up for the semester. You do one small assignment that involves writing on a Word document and uploading that into a Dropbox. You also introduce yourself in the discussion board. So how do we know what we're supposed to do? Well, you start over here. You've got your table of contents. You're in the first section of session 1. You start with introductory stuff, which is displayed right here, and you go to the welcome. This is that reminder that you need to go to the home page of the course and watch all those videos I told you about, and you use this left-right thing here to move through it. The video that you're watching right now should be displayed on this page. You watch it, you move on, and then here's the session 1 checklist. As you complete things, you should be able to click, check off those items that you've done. This tells you what to do. Hopefully it's in the right order. I was struggling with making things go in the right order. So what are you going to be doing exactly? Let me go back to the checklist, and I'll go ahead and just quickly talk you through it, okay? And I'm sorry if I sound, I feel like I should be more welcoming, more excited about this module, what you're doing in this module. So let me try to do that instead of emphasizing all these ways, these places that you could get lost in this new coursed in, which is, I think, what my concern is, and that's probably coming through to you, is that I'm a little bit nervous for you, and I want to make sure that you find what you need to find. But the main purpose of this opening module is to make sure your technology works, that you understand how to use coursed in, that you understand that you do use the checklist that comes with this module, and that you know how to do that, that you read the syllabus. That'll kind of tell you what we're doing this semester, that you learn about the course plan, which is, I've already gone through it in those intro videos, so you should be kind of familiar with what this document is, but make sure you check that course plan out and that you've watched that video on why it's important. That you sign up for an upcoming class meeting. It's optional, but if you want to do that, you're welcome to do that. Give me your contact information so that when you contact me on the phone, I know that you've called me and not some telemarketer. I have a lot of telemarketers calling my phone. And so sometimes if I'm just a little bit busy, I might not pick it up. But sometimes if I'm a little bit busy and I see it's a student, I'll be like, well, you're worth it because you guys take priority. You, along with my family, I'll answer the phone for. So if you put your info into this contact form and you call me from those numbers you give me, then I will pick up. The course questions and answers board is there for you all semester. Post questions there. I did something I rarely do, which is I deleted a couple of students' questions that they'd put there. I went ahead and answered their questions in email because they were kind of early birds. They're trying to get their stuff done, trying to get in there quickly, and I understand. But that board is there for you guys from this point forward to go ahead and post questions about what's up here. In terms of what you're going to do in this module, you're going to post in the session 1 how do you do discussion forum. And you're going to, I would like for you to post your D2L profile. It's no longer an assignment for points, but I suggest you do it if you want to have something of an online presence. And it's a good way for me to go quickly check, okay, sometimes I need to quickly be able to look up who's a speech-language pathology major and who is a teaching major. If you put that in your D2L profile, that helps me when I'm responding to you in an email message to actually answer a question that tailors to you better. And so that D2L profile does matter. It's up to you what you put up there, but I suggest you do it. I do need to update the video that goes with it, but I think you'll be able to figure it out. You actually go over here, you do the drop down, you go in, you edit the profile. That's how you get there now. It's a little bit different from the video that at this moment is posted on these instructions. I want you to join the 3401 Google community. So in this module, you'll learn how to do that. I want you to think about whether or not you have a way to record audio. If you have a smartphone, then you're set. If you have a laptop with a webcam, you're set. If you have a microphone already on your computer somehow, you're set. If you have a webcam, you're already set. So, and if you live near in Carroll County, then you can use resources on campus and then you're set. If you don't have any of those things, then maybe you need to buy a webcam, so consider doing that. Teacher welcome video is the first assignment. You know, a lot of the time teachers will create a welcome message to their students, whether they deliver that in the high school setting on the first day. A lot of the time on the first day of class, you have the syllabus and you have that letter and you give that to students and you send it home. It's less warm and fuzzy at the secondary level than at the early childhood level. In elementary schools, they're usually printed on cute paper and they're mailed to the house before the students come in for the semester. Well, I want you to re-envision the teacher welcome letter, and I want you to do it for an online or blended setting, which is an increasingly important skill that you need to have. You need to be thinking about that you may have, it may be appropriate for you to do that in your setting, even if you're in a face-to-face classroom. Maybe this type of thing may become increasingly important, particularly as Georgia goes more online. We've got more bringing our technology schools and things like that. So we're sort of modernizing something that's tried and true. The teacher welcome letter now becomes a teacher welcome video. By the way, you're not making the video in this module. You're simply writing a plan for it. So you're doing the teacher welcome video plan. You do the video in about 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks. All right. Something that is a little bit peculiar and a little bit, even I feel a little bit of just a wee bit of like kind of a cringy feeling, is that I put in the first 3 modules of this course, I've put standards. It's called Hello Standards. So you're going to see Hello Standards in the first 3 modules of the course. Why is this here? These are the standards that tell us what you should be learning in this class, basically. I want you to be moderately familiar with them. Some of you really might be interested in learning about them and reading about them. These types of standards drive the way your programs are designed. So in terms of how this class has been designed, these standards will explain to you what the thinking is at high levels, policy levels, what various organizations that govern, you know, the way we think about what teachers and speech language pathologists in school settings should know and be able to do with regards to technology. These standards will tell you. So basically what I want you to do is be aware of them. You can skim through them. And then you basically take a quiz saying you know where to find the standards, and you know, as a professional in this field, you know, kind of intend to become more familiar with them. It's pretty much a yes/no quiz. If you answer no, then that means that you need to go figure out where to find those standards. You know, they're in this module. It's really just a way of you saying, yes, I know that these exist. I know I should probably go look at them, that kind of thing. Okay, so do answer yes on the quiz unless you truly don't know where to find the links to the NTASC standards and CAPE standards. Finally, Voices from the Field is enrichment. I try to put that into every module. It's something extra there to, it doesn't have a grade attached to it, but I want you to explore the resources there. I usually put one video that is between 8 and 25 minutes. There's one video I know that's 25 minutes that I actually made where I went and interviewed an administrator in Henry County. I shouldn't tell you that, but I interviewed an administrator in a local school district about BYOT, and it was it was very organized. It's a good video, but most of them are pretty short, and it's there for your enrichment. All right, so that's the first module of the course. Let me let you go ahead and just work through it. Do post your questions to the course questions and answers board. Feel free to answer one another's questions. I'll try to monitor that on a daily basis. You have my phone number. It's in the syllabus. It's on the front page of the course. If you're feeling really, you know, desperate or panicky, just pick up the phone. It's an online class. Therefore, we work differently from a face-to-face class. You may not feel comfortable calling your face-to-face professor. You can call me. Okay, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. You don't have to start the conversation off by saying you're sorry you called me. You might really be sorry you called me. You might be like, oh, I'd rather be doing something else right now, but don't feel bad about doing it, okay? And I'll pick it up if I can, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can if I don't pick it up. All right? The best place, though, to put messages in my class, like I told you in another spot, is to actually email me inside the course. That's where I can really keep track. If you're putting stuff all over, like outside of this course, if you're texting me and all this, it's harder for me to keep track of the details of your particular situation. If you put your issues, and one way to think of that might be, send me an email first. If you don't hear back from me as soon as you want to, Or if you want to be redundant, you can send me an email and also text me if you want. And then that might pull me in, but um, this is the best place to put stuff. All right. I've talked too long. You've had plenty of me talking at you to start this course off. So let's let you move through this first module, get good and oriented, and let's have a great semester.